Fans of all ages ready to enjoy the ball game. Hope you are too. Jesse.
San Diego County Chevy dealers. Up to the minute look at the wild card standings in the National Series tomorrow night. Mudcat, it was an eventful stories in all of MLB right now. He enters this
Hall of Famer, and what he can do is keep people in their
golden lager brewed for those who follow their own path. Pacific. And by Palomar Health, named world's best hospital.
Baseball greats will play their final games at Petco Park this week, at least for the moments ago. Trevor Hoffman and Manny Machado presenting them for the first time. And you can see in those surfboards, one says,
Weather report brought to you by HES Solar. And he's had a great rookie season. San Diegan Tommy Edman.
One of the lowest, and right now opponents hitting only 233.
Mike's Club at Valley View Casino. Profar and Drury on the right side, and Austin Nola trying to steamroll their way into first pitch fastball from starting at second base today. That 282 average. I think Will Myers might have set up team. This is why we play.
Yeah. I feel that way because I take these games like they're playoff against the Cardinals. Don't worry about the Braves, the Phillies.
15 games to go in the regular season. The Cardinals have played one team, I wouldn't say in a comfortable spot, or even about a week ago. But Azokar covers ground very quickly. And for full rules and details, tonight's scouting report less.
Well, I'm hoping for
switch hitting Tommy Edman out of La Jolla.
Mike Clevenger getting ahead is always key. Try to avoid the deep out to center. That's a good sign.
Quickly 0-2.
You know, as a starting pitcher for Mike, I want to get back out there. Those 4 days in between.
His career gave up 3 home runs in his start. 2 away here in the top of the first. I come into the plate because he is just having an absolutely.
This season, OPS, batting average, extra base hits. He just hits for power.
And Mike Clevenger, only 9 pitches to get 3 outs. You see Jurickson Profar getting ready to lead off. Juan Soto, car 7-8-9 for Bob Melvin's squad here.
Like Mike Clevenger, been bitten by the home run bug. He just pinpoint control with that baseball.
Twitter handle. That's the reason why. Between these two teams all the way back Memorial Day in St. Louis. Teams got together here last year. The Padres swept that game in the series between these two teams. There's the curve. And the win. And just missing for ball
at times. And even though he doesn't throw that into the lefties to bring it back.
You can't just sit back and wait on anything, and I'm sure that's going to.
And he will mix it up. It's not just like one or.
Curve misses low. The clock kind of night on May 31st against at a season high 10 strikeouts. Wide stance out on the mound. And
that was a strike. Looked like it was right at the knees.
Profar gets an extra pitch, and he'll draw a walk. It's StatCast powered by Google Cloud.
About 9% of the time is the four-seamer, but from the other way. Hit it where it's pitched.
And some definite positive signs. The last just wrapped a 4-2 road trip. And a first pitch curveball. And Soto seemed to be in the middle of all of it, including
working underneath some pitches, the barrel dropping below the baseball. A little bit more aggressive early. And how do you counter?
I don't have my binoculars out, but I think that's 2-1 to Soto. Pitcher catcher combination. Forrest swipe 5 bags, only been caught away. There's that opposite field hit you were talking about. And the 9th home run of the season in the first inning on Sunday. Action in the run department for the Padres. In Arizona, revolved around getting off to a quick start. Kind of 9 home runs, 92 runs batted. For MVP caliber season out of this guy.
Steer Wainwright wrong. At 6.98.
No balls and 2 strikes to Machado. And balls in the dugout using the iPad to look at video. That is one. Now here's Brandon Drury, who of the 3 new guys in the lineup, Soto and Bell together have combined for now.
A couple of home runs. Integral part of this run. Every position at the big league level, with the exception of catcher,
Corey Dickerson in left, Newtbar with a great arm. It's Otto and Edman on the left side of the infield with Donovan and Gulch, 326th time in their career.
There's been a few already this
In Drury. And Burleson kind of lumbering over there, able to make the try tag in advance, and they do. Jake Cronenworth now. Talked about the Padres 9. They're going to score in the first inning again. Couple of runs will the Padres take an early lead. RBI's success against Wainwright here tonight than they did back at the end of Bell at 274 on the year with 17 home. Former Pirate has seen Wainwright more than any other.
Tilts. And
got tease.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned. That is guy on the left side of the infield, and for him, no trouble. Inning comes to take a 2-0 lead to the second here at Petco Park.
In runs, and don't forget about the location. You gotta put your pen down or pencil.
Machado ended his little streak of 4 straight all. Mike Clevenger given an early 2-0 lead between Machado and Arenado, and Manny was asked a wonderful answer about the question, and he makes the catch.
Wow! Even Profar's got a beat on it, and that's an F9.
Corey Dickerson now. He flinches for the All-Star game. And Manny pretty much him. He wants to be more like me. A pretty cool answer, and how much he appreciates, respects Arenado. For the future Hall of Famer. Yeah, Darvish was rolling right along on Sunday until Kentucky. And it was not just those in Cardinal colors. Here, and Mike has handled him very, very well.
Just don't hang the breaking ball in the zone. And at times, I'd like to look at is where a player is. Metropolitan Community College, Maple Woods, Kansas City.
Two-out walk to go back to August 1st, not even the beginning of this month, the beginning of last.
Adjustments, and you can do that from start to start, right? 9 home, try to work for grounders. Up to 2 strikes, yeah.
Pujols at first base, hit 698 home runs in the big leagues. 331 at the time of his call-up. Higher. This ain't that. And Clevenger gets him.
Inning, and as Jesse mentioned, the two made Major League history. You're seeing it here. There's a picture of him and Wainwright 20s. They're now in their 40s. Wainwright had spent